Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today I'm interviewing Noah from Chosen clothing brand in New Zealand. I'm not too sure if any of my friends or any of my inner circle know Chosen Clothing, but I came across your brand from one of your paid posts on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I see a lot of these new brands and stuff from their sponsored posts and content on Facebook and Instagram. Came across yours, thought it was pretty doozy to check out, and I thought I'd just shoot you a message. So Noah, just give us a little bit of a backdrop about yourself and a bit of a backdrop about the clothing brand too.
Oh, yeah, easy. So I started this clothing brand probably only about a couple of weeks ago now. And yeah, I've just been trying to build more of a culture around my brand, making it more than a brand. That's kind of my slogan I try to go with. But yeah, just trying to make it more inspired based. I guess I want like more of a community than I want like a corporate kind of business kind of thing, which I see a lot of like these brands, local brands, like turning into. So I just want all my followers like to feel like really involved and really like interactive with my page. And yeah, so yeah, been going good, pretty good, just
yeah,
in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Pretty good for only a few weeks.
Yeah, bro. I had my first market the other day actually, and I was shitting bricks. I'll tell you, I was shitting bricks there.
Because you have to like face to face with new people and try and get them on board, eh?
Yeah. Like I'm a pretty shy guy, I guess. I consider myself outgoing if I know someone, but like when I'm shy, yeah. And I pulled up to my market and I looked to my left and right, and people had these big signs, big like printed out like things, and I had like one little table, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, it can be kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah, trying to like just trying to get new people to scope out and buy into what you're trying to say as well. Is always like, it's one thing to do it through social media because you don't have to see face to face, but you also don't want to, when you see in face to face, you kind of like don't want to sound too cheesy or like trying to push them into something. Like you're trying to put your best foot forward as well. So
yeah,
I noticed it's crazy, only a few weeks, but you're nearly 1,000 followers as well, which is pretty intense for the first few weeks.
Yeah. So I did if you've seen my paid promotion, right?
Yep.
I did a little bit of those and just keep trying with the consistency, like posting every day on my feed, one on my story, one on my feed, and just trying to get everyone involved and just like replying back to all the comments and just like at my market, I was taking photos of people who had the clothes and stuff. I guess just saying consistent and just trying to get everyone involved.
Yeah, I want to like kind of circle back to your the pop-up store you did on the weekend, but in those first initial weeks or so, or even before you actually launched, what was kind of like the process like when you were trying to get the correct content and try and push out your message through content? Like what was the planning or thought process and you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, so like as I said before, I was just like, I seen all of these local brands just turn into like corporate, and then I was messaging some, like getting some advice, and like yeah, this sounds pretty like cringe, but and like they were just like no reply, but there was some like local brands that would reply to me and saying, hey bro, like do this, do that. And I just wanted to be one of those brands that just that like you see, like say two random people see each other in town, they were like, oh, what's up bro, like how's it, like where'd you get top and shit like that, like it just kind of fuels the fire for me. I just want to see everyone just like, I don't know how to explain it really. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't want corporate brands to be running. I want to show that like me, like just a normal like teenager can just come on and just like we can like build something here,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, bro. But it's crazy because I literally did a very same format to you. Like I was asking clothing brands for advice and like how to get a following and stuff, and a whole lot of them didn't reply, and only like very few, I guess the smaller brands would reply, and they all have their different perspectives, different takes on it, because whatever works for them works for them. And also I did try, I look at a few of these kind of corporate-ish brands, or more so brands that are like just clothing based, and they have like the paid photographers, and they have like the paid influencers, and it's like it's a very crisp, perfect photo, but it's like it's kind of like hollow. It feels kind of hollow when I see it. It's not so, it's not so much like I don't know who's running the brand. It's just like put the clothes on someone who's visually attractive, and it just doesn't work.
I fully get what you mean, bro.
Yeah,
it doesn't give that like warmth, like not a warmth like vibe feeling kind of thing. Like I fully get what you mean. Like it's hard to explain, but I fully get it.
It's almost like when you see it, you see it. Like if you had like a picture of one brand that's all about just clothing and influencers and all that shit, and then you have a more approachable brand. I don't know if you know YKTR. They're a Sydney-based brand, or maybe 183 brand.
183. I know 138. I don't know.
138 is it? Or was it 183?
Yeah, 138.
Like when you see 138 and they do all the vlogs and they do a lot of, they kind of humanize their brand a little bit. You get the inside look on who's the creator and stuff, which is the type of vibe that over the course, this is my second year, so trying to tap into that area. So pushing out podcasts, pushing out vlogs, pushing out things we're doing with like mistakes and shit, because we've made plenty of mistakes, and just trying to build, like you said, build that community, get everyone involved and tap into it. And it's not so much about the clothes, but like process and business and like just cool vibes and shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Putting a face to your brand too, you know, like the 138, he's actually one of my mates. Carlos he told me basically like you don't want to turn into one of those brands that strictly just post like your products, and like that's it. You wanna have a face to your brand, and you wanna you want people to be able to like relate to you, I guess, kind of thing. Like
exactly. Because it's because when I take a look at brands who do vlogs and stuff, you get kind of like particularly for YKTL, because they're kind of like eastern suburbs area, kind of like where I live, eastern suburbs, Sydney area. So you kind of like get to see I see the same places that they visit. They go to Bondi, like everyone who's been to Bondi knows, and they're like heaps approachable. So you kind of get that nice feel to it. And when you see clothes that just pump out, clothing brands that just pump out product-based content, you're just like, I don't feel like buying shit today. I just want to like chill. Because like everybody gets like, no one really likes being told like what to buy. They kind of want to do it on their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like the content you put out, like what you said, trying to build that community base, put a face to it, have the pop-up store, face-to-face interactions and stuff, which is what we're trying to do as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
But
it's the way to do it.
So are you, when circling back to your pop-up stand, was that something you always wanted to do, or was that like a date circle type of deal where you just want to do something community based?
Yeah, a little bit of both. So I've always like, sounds pretty cringe, but like I've always like wanted to like I come up on my website and like I'll see who bought my stuff, but I won't get to like fully like chat to them.
Yeah.
So when we had that like little shop, I was like, they'll come down and we'd have like a good like 5-minute yarn, just like on what I am, and like even just like talking to them, it just felt like so much better than just, oh yeah, this person, let me send it out, it's just and I brought all my like mates around. We like had a speaker, we set up a little beer pong table, and if you like shut it in, you lift it up like 15% off, and
I saw that on your stories. That's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty fun. To try.
I set that up, and then it was just cool, just like chatting to like everyone. It was just like really relaxed day, just sitting there, and people come, what's up, bro? Meeting who I actually sell to.
So because it gets to a point where it's like, doesn't matter if they buy the clothes or not, but they kind of relate to the brand, and they may even support the content. It's like it's almost more valuable than just them buying a shirt or your shorts like one off. They kind of like on board with the journey and stuff, which is sick to see. Like when people are following you from like the beginning and following you for like a long period of time and stuff. It's super like exciting as well, because they send you all the love and supporting engagement. And yeah, it doesn't even matter if they buy from you or not. It's like they support, and they're going to push a good name, good word to your name out there anyway, which is super. It's super. It just lifts you up, kind of like makes you feel so good, like you're doing the right things and stuff.
Yeah. Made me feel good. Yeah, just talking to all of them, just like, oh, this is mean. Like, yeah, even though like they want to buy something, I'll be like, all right, it's all good. I don't really care.
Yeah. You just want, yeah. I know how you feel, bro.
A little bit salty, but nah, man. Nah, it's joking.
No. So how come, like clothing? What made you want to do a business with clothing, as opposed to any other like tangible product you could sell to people?
I'm not, well, yeah, as I was saying, 138, Carlos, he quite inspired me, because we'll just be walking around like the mall down here, and you'll just see like a few people wearing a shirt, and like he'll be like, go up to them and be like, yo bro, blah blah. And I was like, oh, that's actually really cool, eh? Like, and I was just like, I wanted to start a business, but I didn't know where to quite go into. And I was like, I do like, kind of like, I guess, I don't know. I guess I do like putting out like my kind of style. Like I feel like, hold up. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, so good.
Right now. But yeah, sorry. Clothing. I think I just did it because I just want to see people wearing my stuff, kind of thing. I don't know, like, yeah, I just like want to see, like, we were in town the other night actually, and I seen these two boys like walking and they had my shit, and I was like, oh, and
shit.
I was like, that was so. I just want to see people like, wearing my stuff, and like, actually like, wearing my stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it's all about. Yeah, just seeing people wear my stuff and just see people come, like, meet people that they both wear my stuff. Like, I don't know if those two boys knew each other, but they were like talking it up. So I was like, oh yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually, it's so cool to see, like, because you've got your, I guess, your close inner circle that are always going to support and wear your stuff no matter what. But it's always crazy to see just some random people who like spend their hard-earned money, spend their disposable money that they work so hard for, on like your clothing and like your vision and stuff, which is super cool. Were you kind of like a creative type that's in like high school, or are you a bit of like a drawer, or?
Not at all. not a single bit, bro.
Same, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, in high school, like, I know like all my friends were like prefects. I was never like a prefect or anything like that. They all like take art. I was like not really into that type of shit. I would just, like, I was just more of like a social person, I guess. Like I would like try and like be like friends with everybody. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to bring to my brand, instead of like the drawing aspect, the aspect of being like my social aspect, and try to bring those skills with me. But I'm trash at art and all that kind of stuff. Bro.
Same, bro. I can't draw. I can barely like spell and shit, bro. I was terrible at school and stuff, bro. Like I had to do so much like extra effort just to get a good baseline, like go to speech therapists and everything, bro. I was an absolute fucking mess. Right. I was terrible at art either, bro. Like a lot of my friends and that will see like the kind of like the draft designs I do on Photoshop and that, and be like, fuck. And I can like tell that they know, like, I was never like art. I never did art or anything like that. And they're like, fuck, it's actually pretty coolish. I mean, I hope they think that's pretty cool, but I'm trying like, well, like running a business, you got to like work on every little aspect from marketing to design to content and all that kind of stuff, which is, it's a bit daunting at times as well. And shit like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Were you ever like nervous, trying to put yourself out there, put like your personality into the brand? Was it always a little bit daunting, thinking like people, they're not going to vibe, they're not going to like what I have to say, they rather like look at an established brand because that's already, it's already got its own vibe and feel to it?
Yeah, bro. Like when I first like started recording myself and talking, I could not like dude, like I was trying to like I was there for probably like an hour and a half, just sitting in front of my phone, trying to like talk to it, and I don't know what, like I just physically could not talk to my phone.
Yeah.
It was just like it's like fuck, and I like needed to get over myself, and now like, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it, but yeah, but it's like I just cringed myself out by my own voice. I was just like, nah, I could not do this.
Yeah. Did you ever like record yourself, and then when you play, and you have to fucking play it back to yourself, and you're like, oh my, this kid is like, I don't even know what he's saying, eh? Like, and who's gonna watch this shit?
Low key, sometimes I just record myself and just send it anyway, and I don't ever look at that story because I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't want to view it because it's too,
yeah,
it's too cringe for me. Eh?
Yeah, I was exactly. It must be the same for most people, but like, I'm exactly the same, bro. I would record myself on podcasts, or like I put a camera in front, and I would be like, oh, this dude's voice is shit. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Or sometimes
do you feel like you change your voice as well? Like you change your voice when you're
I wouldn't say change, but like I didn't really notice how I even sounded, like playing it back to myself, because you know, if you just like talk to people, you don't really know what your voice kind of sounds like, and it's like, oh, this guy's voice is fucking trash. Because I know I've got like a very like monotone voice, and when I try and put like a little bit of expression, or if I'm joking around, people are like, hey, I think this guy's serious. I don't think he's joking, bro. So like just trying to like put a bit of like emotion, like a bit of like variety in your way you talk as well. Especially when when I started vlogging that, and I just like would have the camera just like in front of myself and be like, oh, like I literally stop. I would literally like forget what to say and be like, just complete silence and stuff.
Bye. Yeah, bro. Fully. Yep. I fully understand.
Like I gotten like a little bit better over the past few weeks, like just constantly vlogging and just putting I guess it's kind of like raw, not too altered content out there. So kind of people know, like I know like the vlogs and stuff aren't super well put together, because like it's the first time I'm doing it and it sounds pretty cringy and shit like that. But
yeah,
kind of just refining it each week and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because like I think it'd be kind of weird if it was like put out there, it was like too perfect a little bit, like too polished, like this guy's trying too
they're trying way too
yeah. Like it's okay to have like a little bit of flaws, like it's like growth, not super perfect, eh?
There's like like the perspectives on looking at it, there's like one way to look at it, like, oh, like this is shit, I'm not gonna do it again, or two, like in the future I'm gonna look back in this and realize how far I came.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's like, it's funny because people, like, I guess you're kind of learning a bit old, but people don't really care. Like everyone's in their own like little running their own race, so they're not going to be like, hey, did you see this guy vlogging, this tall white guy can't even put two sentences together? They're just like, man, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah. Everyone's running their own race. That's right,
exactly.
So like you think people care, but
fuck, it's and then you try and like compare. You ever like compare yourself to other brands? Like you see one brand doing a sale and you're like, oh shit, I haven't even done like a Black Friday or like a Christmas sale. Like I just need to jump on and do something heaps quick.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Fully get that.
Yeah. And it's like not even planned out and shit. And you're like, oh fuck, I can't put it out anyway because it's just garbage.
Yeah, bro. The struggles, The struggles, man.
Yeah, fuck. This is struggles of running a brand, eh? Do you run it? Do you do it like all by yourself, or do you have a couple mates and a bit of a team at this point?
Oh, like basically all by myself. Like I'm the only one with the like the Instagram and stuff. But I did have my mate. As I said, my mate's coming down. My brother helped me down at the market, which was good. But yeah, I'm probably looking to get some people on board when I grow a bit bigger. But now just by myself right now, and it's going good.
Yeah, same, bro. Everything by myself. All the financial, all the content, all the equipment, all the bootstrapping of my own money as well. Yeah.
It low-key doesn't I didn't think it was gonna be this much like work and like every little thing, but it actually is quite a bit to like start your own little business, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it gets kind of like well, for me, it got kind of real when I was like, oh, I'm spending my own money, my own savings. It's like everything I'm working towards each week is kind of small percentage of it is actually going into the brand as well, which is super. It was like a massive reality hit when it's like coming out of your money and stuff. Was that similar to you?
Yeah, man. I probably spent at least I spent most of my savings investing into this brand. So
Same.
yeah, I like, but it's been going all good. So
Yeah.
I invested most of my savings, and when I was like, my mom and my stepdad were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, I feel like they were like, and my whole family's basically taking the piss out of me. But I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make something out of this." But
Yeah, you're gonna prove them wrong, eh?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like
It
in
was definitely so when you see. Oh,
yeah.
you go. Here you go.
That's so good. And like you don't have to say, but like in my first year, bro, I spent about $9,000, and like a lot of that was probably unnecessary as well, because I didn't actually plan. I don't know about your planning process, but like mine in the first year was almost non-existing compared to now. It's like I actually first started trying to get like a heat press and a vinyl cutter and the vinyl cutter material and do it myself, and then figured out like just like you need proper machines and stuff for that. And I was like, oh, this is an extra headache that I don't need. So like that first year was like massive learning curve, especially financially too, because I'm trying to do when I did my first tax return, and they got the accountant was like, yeah, you can only get that money back if you've made equal or more than that amount. I was like, oh shit. Fuck.
It does suck. Yeah.
Was that kind of like similar to you that first year or first few weeks?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Like it's like I was wasting my money on a little bit of shit that I didn't need, but yeah, it was just like the people that are surrounded telling me to like. Oh, sorry, I probably mumbled there. The people that were surrounding me telling me like pull my head in and like be like, nah, you don't need that. Oh yeah, like fair enough, but it has been. I feel like I don't know if it's a good investment yet. Like I want to see how, because I'm constantly, you know how like you're constantly investing and like you don't know like
you don't know what
like,
works.
So I don't know when I'm splitting even, like, and if you get like like it just costs like $200 to like do a paid Instagram or something like that, you know. It's just like all those little budgets that just gets you. But.
Yeah. Speaking of like the Instagram ads and stuff, how many ads would you run? Do you run like 2 or 3 ads per week, or do you kind of go whatever's the latest piece of content, I'm going to promote that for a week or 5 days or so?
So I sponsored my giveaway, which was like 200 over 6 days, and then I sponsored my shorts, but then I cut that. I only did that for 1 day because it wasn't like popping off. Then I did probably the one you saw. Was it the one me packaging?
It was actually the giveaway. I'm pretty sure is one I saw.
Oh, the giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I've only done 3.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, and it was just the giveaway, and then the packing one where I'm in my hoodie. And and I might have one going right now. I'm not quite sure, but I just do one. Yeah, try to do one. So I think this post is cool, but I'll set it up. Like that packaging one. I thought it was quite cool, so I set it up. That's basically how I just do it.
Yeah. Has like the response, I don't know if you've seen the data, but like has it been to like what you expect? Did like bring in a lot of followers, a lot of traffic, a lot of web clicks, a lot of reach in that?
It did bring in a little bit, but I low-key thought it was gonna be in a bit more, but I guess like they do see a small brand, they won't like initially be like, oh yeah, let me follow that. But I bought in a little bit, which is like a little bit, any bit is good. So no, I think they are worth it though.
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah.
Do you do just Instagram, or do you do Facebook ones as well? Because I heard the Facebook ones they're a little bit more, well, I haven't actually done one, but they're a little bit more intricate. The way you set it up is a little bit more specific compared to the Instagram ones.
Oh no, I don't. No, I haven't really done a Facebook one. No.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of like my age aren't really like on Facebook nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah.
No,
the reason why I asked, because I know a brand or two that actually, you know, they kind of popped off because of Facebook ads, and like you just hear around the way like Instagram, because Instagram and Facebook are, you know, Instagram is owned by Facebook, but just hearing like so it's so intricate, the Facebook advertising, you're just like, oh, I don't know if it'll work for me, because like a a lot of people, like you said, are on Instagram, and the Instagram ads. If you've ever done like a paid Instagram ad, it's so easy. Like it's just so streamlined.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy.
And it's just like super simple, and you get pretty good data as well. They give you so much like information as well.
Insights, yeah.
Are you a bit of like data? Look at a lot of data in that from your websites and content and stuff.
Yeah. So, wait. So what did you say, bro? Sorry.
Like, do you look at a lot of data, like the data from your website and your Instagram content? Do you like a lot of analysis and see what's popping up and see what's working?
Low key, their stuff gives me like quite like anxiety because like I'll see like I'll be like I don't know, we'll say example like 300 people viewed your shirt and only like 7 bought it, and I was like, oh shit, like is that not popping? Like I try, I do look at it and see what is popping, but I do try stay away low key most of the time because it does give me a bit anxiety. Like I know that's bad for business, but it's just like I know.
Is it more so like the kind of like that conversion rate, like you said, from 300 but only 7 bought it, or is it more like there's so many numbers here, I don't know which one is the one to look at?
Yeah, the conversion rate, like if only 7 out of 300 people bought it, then like in my head I'm like, oh, like 700, like 200 and 900, 290 people don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, but yeah, I just got to realize that.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So I don't know if you could probably look into it, and like a lot percentage would be like add to cart, check the shipping, not do anything, or they'll just look on the website and jump off anyway, eh?
Yeah. Are you on Shopify?
No, Shopify was a little bit, wasn't cheap enough. Like my certain situation, but Weebly, you've heard of Weebly?
I haven't heard of Weebly, but is it good?
It's good. It's pretty good for us. It's not as good as Shopify, because Shopify you can like add so many like little apps into the store, and it looks a little bit better, I reckon. But I don't know if you guys heard of New Zealand. It's called Square. It's a big company called Square. They do like the little portable tap and go. It's like a little white square. I don't know. It's like a little portable FPOS machine. Like you could attach it to your phone, or like some cafes have it.
Oh wait, yeah.
So they own Weebly, and that's like who I do it through. That's how I found out about them. It was like you can because before I launched, I wanted to see how long I could have like a free website before I put the domain name, and then they kind of charge you. Just with Shopify, I was like, they gave you like 10 or 14 days. I was like, oh, I kind of need a little bit more time to prep and stuff for that.
Yeah, fully, yeah.
Because you guys are on Shopify, right?
Yeah, we do Shopify. It is pretty expensive though. Like,
yeah,
it's like 30. I actually don't know quite how much it is, but yeah, it is like expensive. It is like a little expensive if you get at the end of the month and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna pay like this.
Yeah, gonna pay this bill. Is it monthly, or do they do like a yearly thing?
I think you can do a yearly thing, but I think I'm just doing the monthly thing right now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not sure.
Everyone uses Shopify. That's all I hear. That's all I see as well when I do like buy any type of like clothing or supplements. It's just like Shopify updates.
It is, yeah. They must be making some bank.
Yeah. That's all I ever hear like people talk about is just to use Shopify to like start your own website and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, Shopify is popular.
Yeah. So when it comes to like inspiration, do you look at any other brands? Like I know you pretty tight with 138. Do you look at any other brands, maybe international brands, for like ideas or inspiration with clothing and stuff?
Culture Kings is quite popular. Where you guys at? Culture Kings?
Yeah, we got a few stores.
Yeah. Culture Kings, I do like have a look at their websites and I see what's popping for them. Like I go and see like what's sold out and be like, see what people are like liking lately. And I'm like, oh yep. But yeah, Culture Kings, like 138. Have you heard of the store Lower?
I don't know if it's I don't think so.
Oh well, it's like a New Zealand brand like us, and yeah, just look at. I just try to see what's selling out right now and what's popping, and then like try kind of relate. Because I only have 2 things jump right now, but my manufacturer is on like holiday, and it's so annoying. So I'm trying to get these hoodies out.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, fuck. But yeah, just trying to see what's like popping lately, and I'll go on like I don't know, Drake's Instagram or something and see like what he's wearing. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. That's actually a good point you made. Because usually I'll just look at whatever they've got and like whatever's on like that first page for like say Culture Kings and like the men's oversized tees. But checking out the sold out page might be something I should look into as well. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
so I also look at you guys heard of Shein? It's like an app, Chinese.
Oh yeah, Shein.
Yeah, Shein. You get like all the bootleg counterfeit.
The bootleg like Chinese slavery, isn't that?
Yeah. But they got, oh my god, all this stuff is so cheap though.
So cheap. Yeah.
Like you get like Stussy bags and that for like $14. You get like shoes for like $20 or like that look exactly like Yeezys and stuff. It's like, oh bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of people in the eastern suburbs like love Shein for like their basic stuff, hey.
Yeah, a lot of like white girls over here throw Shein.
Hey bro, it's crazy, eh?
Yeah, man. They all like my little cousins and shit. Like they'll have like a bulk order from Shein. It was like $60, and they have like 15 things. I'm like, how the fuck do you have like that much shit? Only $50.
And it's all like, it all looks like the proper brands, eh?
Yeah. Do you guys have Glassons over there?
We do. There's a shop.
Yeah.
Well, there's a store near me, but I never
girls shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all that Shein stuff. This basically looks like what they eat off Glassons and shit.
Yeah. But
they love that kind of shit.
Yeah. That shop near me, like that, is pretty much dead, eh? Like no one goes into those shops anymore, eh? Everyone's like, yeah, it's kind of sad to see as well.
It is crazy, like how different, like even like Australia and New Zealand's close as, but it's different. Like Glassons over here, like that's very like it's always like packed out in the malls and stuff. But over there, it's like dead. It's kind of like weird how that works.
Yeah. Well, since lockdowns and that, it's kind of like it's just fucked everyone over, eh? Like a lot of people.
How is lockdown?
It's made everyone.
Because you guys like trapped in your house or something for like?
Nah. Well, we went through like a second lockdown in the middle of last year for like 3 months, which was a pain in the ass. But it just made everyone crazy, eh, bro? Like
it's tough on businesses, eh?
Oh, it's super hard. People are going out of business because they can't afford rent and like they don't have too much help from the government.
Yeah.
Right. It's just made everyone crazy. If you were to come over, you would think like everyone's a lunatic. Everyone has to like wear a mask. Everyone's thinking like getting the third booster shot, and it's just made everyone crazy, eh?
Right. So are you guys based whereabouts in Aussie?
Sydney, so eastern suburbs. So to be specific, it's not near Bondi Beach. It's more so right on the coast. So Maroubra, Coogee. Okay. I'll say about 5 beaches away, I guess, from Bondi, which is not super. It's not super close, but for anyone that wouldn't know where it is, yeah, yeah. But it didn't affect me that much because the lockdowns. Because I was just pretty focused on the business anyway. I knew what to do. I knew just couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
How was it for you guys? You guys only had the one, right?
We had 2, but we have this like system. It's like if you're vaccinated, you can go anywhere, but if you're not vaccinated, you can't. So it's kind of like low-key pretty fucked. But we had these lockdowns, and then now we turned to this like system where if you're vaccinated, you can go wherever you want, and if you're not, so it's sucks for some people. Yeah.
Is that still the case now? Like today?
Yeah, it is. It is. So it's a touchy subject. Vaccinated people, not vaccinated.
Because we got to the point where Sydney or New South Wales was like anyone could go anywhere, just wear a mask. And then you don't have to wear a mask, and then everyone started freaking out, and then they were like, all right, everybody start wearing a mask. But like right now, like no one really cares, bro. Like not to oust where I work, but it's like you just wear it on the shop floor, then everyone else takes it off in the back where no one else can see.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's over here. Because we still have to wear masks, but just
Yeah.
no one like really like no one like is really giving a fuck if you don't wear them, you know?
Yeah, because especially here, it's like everyone's either had it and they're double vaxxed or they're just triple vaxxed and they've had it. It's like who are we fooling? Shit like that, bro.
Yeah, bro. For real.
Shit's annoying. But didn't you guys just ban smoking as well in New Zealand? Like no more smoking from next.
Oh yeah, we're not selling cigarettes anymore.
Selling cigarettes,
like something like that. But like, there's vapes the new thing anyway. Everyone fucking vapes. So.
Yeah, bro. Same here as well. Like I haven't seen anyone smoke a cigarette at least my age for like nearly 18 months.
Yeah, bro. Everyone just got to, like, I would say one out of 3 people don't vape. So that's how common vaping is, I reckon.
Yeah, it's super common here, bro. Everybody's yeah.
Rip the lungs of our generation.
Yeah, it's just that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just to kind of like wrap up, I'll ask like one more little question because I know you got a busy schedule. I know I got one, but two. What is like the future planning look like for your brand? What do you want to get into? Some sort of different kind of content and media? Do you want to start vlogging or your own podcast, or what's it kind of looking like?
Yeah, bro. So for this year, my goals to have 8 to 9 drops. So this being like the first one, 8 to 9 drops. I want to start up a little podcast. I just need to get all like the shit's so expensive, like camera, mic.
Yeah,
like
cameras especially.
Yeah, bro. Bro. I want to set up a podcast. I want to start vlogging more of my stuff, and bro, and maybe like try to get around 5,000 followers by like August.
By August, shit.
I know it's a huge goal, but I'm trying to put on that work.
Yeah.
Just try to do like 8 to 9 drops, vlogging, just make the page more interactive, and bro, just do a lot more of those markets.
Yeah.
But man, just try start recording more, putting my face more out there.
Yeah. Bro, that's pretty. That's some good.
I think you on the podcast there in a while.
Yeah. But I would like to make it a bit more professional, but just got to do what you got with what you got so far as well. Because like you can probably spend all your money on just like equipment and then be like, oh, I've got no money for ads. I've got no money to pay the people sending my stuff in. It's like, oh fuck. Like it looks kind of cringy now, but you just got to invest a little bit at a time.
It's what's crazy is I used to work at this job. And on the Saturday I I had to call in sick because I had my market.
Yeah.
And then they sent the photos on my Instagram. And so they're like, they said nah, but they basically fired me. But
really?
I had this new job. Yeah, I had this new job. That was my last week there anyway because I had this new job.
Yeah.
I think that's like, but it was just like fuck. Like I had they seen my post of my market and they're like, oh yeah, like don't bother coming in for the last week. I was like, oh yeah, fair enough. But like,
fucking hell.
Sacrifices.
Yeah. Typical fucking business shit, bro. Yeah.
But like, here's the funny thing: I would have made more. I made more than I would at the market than if I did that whole week of like working. If I worked there, which is
no way.
Yeah, bro. So it's just like
that's sick.
Fucking hell. It is what it is, but like,
hey, that's so true.
Yeah, man.
That's super exciting, Noah, bro. I really appreciate you jumping on the podcast as well. I'm gonna keep an eye on your brand too, bro.
Cheers, man. Anytime, man.
I appreciate all the support and just giving me the opportunity to jump on, bro. I'm excited. See what you guys have. Man. All right. Catch you later, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, man. Cheers.